Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. Welcome to this another brand new day. Good morning, and welcome. It is whatever the hell day it is, probably Wednesday. It is Wednesday, the 27th of January. The month is almost over. The days pass like hours, and the weeks pass like days. Thumbs up for that. Hopefully your day, well, not really thumbs up, but hopefully your day is going well. Thumbs up for that. If it's not, then I'm very sorry. Here's hoping it'll get better. Shelton, Washington, weather report. It was raining pretty heavy duty last night. I took my umbrella and it was raining. It was very, very wet. And hokey smokes. In fact, full story, it didn't. This is the weird part. When I started off last night on my walkies, it was barely raining. And the longer I went on my walk, the more it started raining. It got raining pretty hard. And then it started to snow. And it wasn't sleet. There was rain and there was snow. They were just happening at the same time. They weren't mixed together. There were rain clouds, there were snow clouds, so it was snowing and it was raining. So there were light and fluffy snow flakes coming down in the midst of the rain. And then by the time I got to Safeway, it was all snow, no rain. Nothing was sticking because it was warm enough and it was wet enough. But I walked into the store and I purchased some soda and some yogurt, and I came out and it was all rain and no snow. And by the time I got back home, the rain had almost completely stopped. So in an hour and a half from my walk, it went from barely any rain to heavy duty rain and snow to only rain to light rain to the rain almost stopping. What a gamut just on my walk. It was pretty bloody awesome. Aside from the wind was blowing the snow, and so the snow was like coating me. And the problem with that is it becomes like time delayed rain because it's sticking to me, which means it's going to stay there and then melt and then soak in. So it was like clingy time delayed rain. Thumbs up for that. Excuse me. Soda and yogurt. Which I've actually seen as an actual drink in a picture. I don't know what country it was, but there was like settled yogurt in the bottom of a 2-liter bottle, and the rest of the bottle was filled up with some kind of soda type fluid. So I imagine you had to like shake it to get it to mix up again, so it wasn't here. Let's see if I can. So you could shake it, and then that would mix the stuff up, so it probably wasn't carbonated. But that's an interesting thing. I'd never seen a drink like that before. I mean, not even in real life, but still, thumbs up. But yeah, rain, snow, and it was the day. And last night when I went to bed, because of the cold, because of my body, I can't just have regular blankets and stuff on and my legs start to cramp. So I have a blanket that's folded into pieces so that it goes across from right around my shoulders to just about where my hip joint is. And then occasionally I have to fold it up even higher so it doesn't get as much of me. But I took another blanket and folded it so that it ran from the upper left corner to the lower right corner, crosswise across from that. That kept me pretty good last night. Not too hot, not too cold. I was actually able to sleep, no cramping. Definitely a thumbs up. Past that though, I haven't really been able to be too creative. I actually had a bout of falling asleep yesterday in the afternoon, so that was fun. So yesterday I spent most of the day just watching videos, playing various games, because even though I have games that I want to play, with my ADHD, I don't always do the same thing, no matter what. I mean, I went through on the game Fallout New Vegas. Blasted my way through up to level 10. Started recording it because I was pretty pleased with what I've done. What is the word? Progress, that's the word. I was pretty pleased with my progress. Because I started recording though with my ADHD, I've been doing everything else but Fallout. So, yay. I mean, everybody is individualized. And, there are some people that have ADHD, and while it doesn't work for them, they're able to work around it. And some people have various other issues, and they can work around those. And some people, because of the combination of everything they have, they can't really. That's me. And I'm not saying that's better or worse. It's just a thing. And I just happen to be in that category. So, yay. So, because of that, I get easily distracted. Video games can keep me going. Then they have my whole life, because bright lights and loud noises, yeah, that keeps my attention. But trying to stay focused on something long enough. Now, making Let's Plays for the channel here kind of is different. When I do that, I don't want to play it off camera, but I don't want to show everything on camera because there's too much. So, working on that. Yay! And what else do I have on my list over here? Oh yes, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again because it's been a couple years and it's kind of relevant-ish with some of the things that I've been talking about. I've mentioned, there's people who have, they're happy now that they're able to identify that the way that they identify. And I've talked about, the term cisgender. That just means you identify as what your biological sex is. I am cisgendered. I feel like a guy. I have no body dysmorphia or anything like that, no dysphoria, nothing at all. I feel male. I am happy inside of a male body. So thumbs up on that. But as much as that is true, and I've mentioned this before, and I've talked about it sort of in the game, Fallout New Vegas, for most of my life, especially I noticed this happening in the mid-90s, and I went, huh. And then I've just leaned into it because it feels comfortable for me. But when I'm playing video games, I don't feel comfortable playing a male character. It's wrong. As much as I like the game Rising World, the fact that I'm playing a male character does not seem right. When I'm playing a video game, I'm female. I'm a female character. And usually I am of not American or Caucasian descent, but of Latino/Hispanic descent or of African descent. Dark skin. I do not feel comfortable playing a video game unless my character is a dark-skinned woman. In video games, that is how I identify. And it's weird, because as stated, outside of video games and in any other form of media, anything at all, I'm happy being a guy. But when it comes to video games, it just doesn't feel right unless I'm a female character. Again, no understanding. No, I don't know why. But that's why in the latest Fallout New Vegas, running around as a young, I can't remember now whether she is Hispanic or black. But when it comes down to it, it's still just a person. That's the thing. She's just a person. So, thumbs up for that. But again, I don't know why. It's nothing that affects me outside of video games, so that's fine. And I make sure, I don't play multiplayer, but if I'm going to be playing multiplayer, I don't try to pretend. I just let people know it's me. This is the kind of character I play. So there's not trying to get anything, especially since 99.99999% of the time I'm playing single player and happy to do that. Multiplayer is fun, depending on the game, depending on the people. Randos, I don't play the kind of game where I want to be with a bunch of randos. I don't like shooting games. I don't like, we're going to play Battle Royale. We're on this team, they're on that team. I like more co-op. I like more, if you're going to be playing player versus player, it's more individual instead of, two armies running toward each other. So, thumbs up. That's why I'm not really into Fortnite and stuff like that. Number one, I'm not really, I do like shooter games, but I'm a single player shooter game player. When it comes to multiplayer, no, I'm more party stuff and, let's go off and do these things. When I know I just said like individual, but small groups, small parties, small individuals. Not two armies, but, maybe a group of 5 and 5. That sort of thing. Yeah. Now, oh yes. Boy, oh boy. Titles are important, are they not? I crippled my vlog yesterday by giving it the title that I did. Normally, if I get 200 views, that's kind of what I shoot for. If I get 200 views on any video, I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. Thank you everyone that watches. But the title can do a lot. And by like 6 o'clock yesterday, I had under 100 views on my vlog. And it was like, oh boy, the whole Bepkey thing. That sort of amusing, fun, but title-wise, that just sort of dragged the video outside the back and put a bullet in the back of its head. I think it's sort of picked up since then, but yeah, so titles are important. And my whole thing about Bepkey soda, that didn't do well as a title. I know when titles are going to do well and when titles aren't. I knew that one wasn't going to be really a good one. And yeah. Self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess. Boy, my voice is so high-pitched today. I have talked before about how I squeeze my voice up here. I constrict my chest, I constrict my throat to make my voice higher-pitched into a higher register so people can understand me. So people can hear me, because my normal voice is a whole lot lower. And when people hear that, a lot of people have difficulties hearing really high, really low. My voice is not anything like Corpse Husband, but I can make it deeper and lower. But it is a naturally deeper voice, and today I'm really squeezing it up into that higher register to be heard, and it constricts my chest and it constricts my breathing, and I just need to relax more and talk normally. Thumbs up for that. Past that, I really don't have anything on my list to talk about. I actually slept. I got out of bed around 5:30-ish, and so, closer to 5. It was after 5 o'clock. It wasn't 5:30, but I was hurting, and so I got up. So I'm going to cut this one just a little bit short, and I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time, you expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and more, I'm sometimes like I can remember what my own name is. Something cool on my phone. And we have Sierra Tapper, thumbs up. Yoga Shwaran, thumbs up and thank you. Aiden Strickland, greatly appreciated. It's Juan, thumbs up and thank you. Faithless, greatly appreciated. Riley Jarvis, thumbs up. Swift Limp, it looks like Swiftly MP, but it's all one word. Actually, Haruto, thumbs up and thank you. Devi, greatly appreciated. Adila Gabriela Sandu, thumbs up. And Lost Boy, greatly appreciated. Cyrus, thumbs up and thank you. We have Edivir, I sure hope I'm close, thumbs up and thank you. Jeremiah, thumbs up. And then, holy smokes, we have Colin Reisner, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up. Blobby McBlobman, I like the name. Made in Canada, thumbs up and thank you. And Zobot3000, thumbs up. We have Kellen, greatly appreciated. Keanu Sorrel Horse, thumbs up. Kapaki, greatly appreciated. Elder Wolf 569, thumbs up and good to see you. Ricky Bettini, greatly appreciated. And Mako, thumbs up and thank you also very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only in text, and that is very good. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link as well, with things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them on the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very, very cool. A definite thumbs up. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I have this video here. I have the second half of another video I need to edit and then render and then upload, so that's good. I need to make some phone calls, especially about getting that tube shoved up my backside, so hopefully I'll get that done. That would be a good thing. Oh, my sinuses hurt. Ow. Oh, it's like a spike right here in my head. Ow. Well, but anyway, while that's occurring, the lobster hat wearing duckhead of judgment suffers from a surplus of sinus issues. It is ready, not eager, to cast its scorn upon any and all it finds disappointing, and its mockery is severe. Do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duckhead of judgment. It suffers from a surplus of scorn and sinus issues. Hokey smokes. And of course, Black Lives Matter. Bonk. Of course they do. And justice for everybody, the jackbooted, brown-shirted fascist thugs in police uniforms who keep beating, brutalizing, and murdering American citizens in their homes and on the streets. That's special, isn't it? So, hokey smokes. If you don't have to go out, please don't go out. If you do have to go out, practice your social distancing and wear a mask. Wash your hands and try not to touch your face. Hokey smokes. This is bad and, oh boy. Past that though, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Practice as much self-care as you can. Be as creative as you can. And I will see you on the flip side, my friend.